you know what? I'll be nice and hit you all with the 4K, 60 frames of buttery smoothness 4K. Anyway, right. Having just got off YouTube before I'm here now driving home for work, there's a few things that I would like to touch on in regards, once again, to this clown show. And here comes the rush hour. 270 North. Clown show of this election that just passed. There's a few things that people are going to need to, well, all right, let me just get started. First off, as far as Kamala goes, hopefully this teaches all of the women that saw themselves in her, and not even some types of women, but not even all women, but some types of women. The baddie, I don't know, I always hate that freaking word baddie. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, the baddie, those types. Nobody's trying to get ran by a baddie. Could you imagine a quote-unquote baddie having control of the codes, having the codes and having control of the troops and the nukes? Could you imagine that dumb shit? Nobody's trying to get ran by the quote-unquote baddie, okay? Nobody's trying to get ran by the girl that would have definitely been on Instagram with the Instagram BBLs had she been born, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years earlier, okay? Nobody is trying to hear that. Nobody's trying to deal with that crap, okay? There was I saw it on YouTube. It was like this little mashup, I guess, that somebody did. And one part of it was a news announcer, some white male news announcer going to these two little black girls. They might have maybe been 10, I don't know, probably less, but maybe 10. And this news announcer asked these two little girls what they thought of Kamala. And their response was, she's a brat. Now, they don't mean brat in the way boomers might mean brat, or maybe even Gen X. Oh my God, you brat. No. They mean like the Bratz doll. Anybody who doesn't know what the Bratz doll is, go Google that. Bratz, B-R-A-T-Z. Right. That's what those two girls at, 10 years old at best, if not younger. And the announcer was like, brat? A brat, yeah, she's a brat. And I'm just like, first of all, what the hell are these girls that probably haven't even gone through puberty yet, or maybe just starting, if that? How are they able to resonate with this woman any at all? Like, shit. That would have been it for me. I mean, let me resonate with some 5 or hell, even 10-year-old boys on anything other than video games. And hell, even with video games, shit, that better be online only. I'm not resonating with them on anything in person. Better be online only, where I don't know you're 10 years old or 5 years old. Man, shit, I'm sitting here resonating with 5 or 10-year-old boys on anything. They're resonating with me. I will fucking kill myself. The hell? Feel me? But these 10-year-old girls, these two little 10-year-old black girls, I'll just say they're 10, they're probably less. They called her a brat. And I'm just like, okay, so even they, at 10 years old or less, can see what she's about. You got the women that are 18 and over, or probably just, I don't know, maybe 25 and over, talking about, oh, baddie in the White House, baddie in the White House. And then you have even these prepubescent kids calling her a brat, which, I mean, let's be honest, us millennials grew up with Bratz dolls, at least the girls did. You know good and goddamn well those Bratz dolls are pretty much, again, the Instagram girls, the hoes, okay? So that's the first thing. Nobody's trying to get ruled or ran or ordered or commanded or chief commanded by the badass boss baddie bitch. Okay? No, nobody's trying to do that. Nobody's trying to do that. And that's just people here in America. Nobody's trying to sit here and talk world anything, world climate, world politics, world money, world extraterrestrial matters, affairs, world anything. G8, G20, G1 trillion, whatever the hell summit. Nobody's trying to do that with a fucking Bratz doll. Nobody's trying to do that with the Instagram hoe. Or what would have been the Instagram hoe if she was 20 or 30 years younger. Like, nobody is trying to do that. And hey, if Pink Book Lessons, shout out to her, is any indication, from what I understand, Kamala pretty much fucked her way to the top. Like, much like JD Vance minus the fucking his way to the top, she was just put there. She didn't actually earn it. Because I saw like a little documentary, or like not documentary, but like a little long form YouTube video explaining, spelling out in rather exhaustive detail how JD Vance pretty much just got given the position. He didn't earn anything anywhere before the vice presidency, much less the actual vice presidency. Okay, but we're talking about Kamala here. Okay. And what also half prompted this video is that this Kamala went and spent like a fucking Bratz doll, went and spent like the badass boss baddie bitch, that didn't realize that she's not spending some dude's money where he's just on the hook. She's spending people's money. Well, actually, hell, she's spending billionaires' money who just wanted Biden out. Okay. But she acted just like the baddies do when it comes to money. Hey, it's somebody else's money. I can spend however much I want. So much so that she raised $1 billion, and now from what I understand, her ass is broke. Broke with your broke ass. Broke ass bitch, 20 million in debt. The fuck? That is hilarious to me. So yes, nobody wants the badass boss baddie bitch controlling anything. So let that be a lesson to any women out there who thinks being a brat or being loud or being strong or whatever the fuck is gonna, no. However, this now goes to the second half of this video, or the second portion. I mean, it's already 8 minutes as of right now, so I don't think this is going to be 60 minutes long. Trump. For all of you people that are so pro-Trump and this and that and all of that stuff, so pro-Trump, oh my. Again, I am independent. I have no dog in this fight in and of itself. However, my question to you all, and I just dipped you all down because I saw an undercover cop car. He's not fucking slick, although it may be off, or off duty, but nah. In fact, let me go over into this lane so that I am always ahead of him. Haha. Yeah. Anyway, so where were we? On the matter of Trump, for all you people that are pro-Trump and thank God Trump won, or maybe not even so much thank God Trump won, but my God, thank God she didn't get in. I do have to ask you this as somebody who is an independent, who has no dog in this, who, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I got my guns, I'm good. I have my high-paying job. I live alone. I am paying down debts. My life is golden, so I could not give less of a fuck either way. Whether he got in or she got in, it didn't matter to me. But I will say this. Did you all forget? Because my thing is, obviously, Trump was in before. You all voted him in. He ran again with Biden. Why did Biden win? And I don't want to hear anything about, oh my God, the the election was rigged or anything like that. No, it was not. No, it was not. It was fucking not. My thing though is, because I mean, hell, if it was rigged then, it could have easily have been rigged now. Okay, it was not rigged. My thing though is, did you all forget? Because half of what started this video, prompted this video, was the whole thing of her spending all that damn money, and now she's broke as hell, broke, badass, boss, baddie bitch, much like most, if not all, of these actual badass, boss, baddie bitches out here on Instagram and stuff, doing God knows what over in the Middle East for a little bit of change. No, you bitches is broke. Yeah. So I guess she is a brat, just like those girls said, right? She's broke. Okay, but back to Trump. There's a company called Case Mods, or no, Case Labs. Case Labs. They, I believe, are out of business now. And they had a case there that I wanted to get, a cold roll steel. Anybody who does computer modifications knows about Case Labs, okay? They know about Case Labs. Or, well, high-end modifications. There was a case there that I spec'd out, and after specking it out, cold, thick, like 1 inch cold roll steel or some shit like that, or 2 inch, 1.5 inch, something like that, cold roll steel case. The last computer case you'll ever need. And specking it out, plus shipping and everything else, it was over $1,000. This was years ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting that case. I saved the fuck up. I saved. And when I finally had enough money to get that case and not feel it, because I didn't need the money for anything else, I go there to find out that they're going out of business and that they're just selling off their last bit of inventory, and that's it. And they do not have the case that I want anymore, and they're not going to make any more. And I emailed them directly and asked them why, and they said because of the trade wars that Trump had with China and the tariffs and all that stuff, it made it so that they could not turn a profit. They didn't buy American. They didn't go with American steel or anything like that. Oh no. They didn't do that. They had to go out of business. Okay? So my thing with that is, again, Trump was in there. Why did he not get an instant second term if he did so well? And that's what I don't think you people quite realize. Now, me, I honestly think that Trump is just in there so that he can at least have a 4-year stave off for 4 more years, all of whatever jail time he might get or whatever the hell, I don't know, from all of his charges. I don't think he really gives a shit. But my thing is, if you all thought Trump was going to do so well that you let him in the first time, and then he didn't get a second term when he ran, what the hell makes you think he's going to do good this time? Hell, he might even be out for fucking revenge, in addition to just covering his ass and running from the law or whatever the hell. So that is my thing with this entire thing. What makes you people think Trump is going to really do as well? Why? Because he said so? Yeah, how many other politicians have... Kamala is the only politician that probably did not say what they were going to do, make a whole bunch of promises. And you know what? That is out of all the dumb shit, I will credit her with that. I will respect her for that. She at least didn't lie with the dumb shit saying all of what she's going to promise. Nobody knows what her policies were or anything. She didn't lie. She did not lie and say she was going to do a whole bunch of shit that she ultimately... Every other politician has done that, including Trump. So my thing is quite simple. What makes you think this man is going to, like... I mean, as I said in either 1 or 2 videos back, things get worse the further in the future we get. Go back in time. Things were better under Obama than things were better under Trump than Biden. Things were better under Obama than Trump. Things were better under Bush than Obama, and things were infinitely better in the 90s. The vast majority of the 90s, minus maybe I think 91 or 1990, but the vast majority of the 90s was under a Democrat named Clinton. And things were so much better back then that there was even a budget surplus, more or less. So, again, what makes you think Trump is really going to be able to do as good as he says? Or as you think he will do? Last order of business. Anyhow, Trump doesn't deliver even halfway, much less completely, and he ends up failing. What are you all going to say then? What are you all going to say then if your boy straight bombs? You might end up seeing Kamala just sitting there grinning at you and being like, nah, fuck y'all. You all should have gotten my badass boss, baddie ass in there, and you wouldn't have had this fucking problem. But nope, you chose not to. If I was her, if Trump fails these next 4 years, assuming he even lasts the entire 4 years, God knows what can happen considering people tried twice, okay? Tried twice, and who knows what else might happen, because we all know Epstein killed himself, right? So who the hell knows what elites might, because hell, the elites didn't back Trump, even though he's supposedly pro-America and pro-business and all that. They didn't back him. The elites backed Kamala. Okay? So there's that. At least most of them, some of them. But if he ends up failing, if he ends up bombing, then what? Because if I was Kamala and I went and lost that spectacularly, and then this man goes and fucking bombs to the point where he more or less starts World War III, if I was Kamala, I'd be like, nah, fuck y'all. Fuck you, fuck America, fuck all you people. No. You all had your fucking chance. You already knew what he was about from the first time, and yet, no, fuck you. I'm gone. That's what I would be if I was her. And this man goes and bombs within the last 4 years he has in office. So that's it. That's it. Stuff for you all to think about. Stuff for you all to think about in this. Was this 4K again? Yeah, I think it was 4K. 4K, 60 frames per second of buttery smoothness. Buttery smooth rush hour. Buttery smooth brake checks. Oh, shit. Something for y'all to think about it. Later.